Oh baby, welcome back and good morning. So we're gonna do a little something different today. We do have a ride along going, but it is spring break, children and out, and as you can see, it's 7:03 a.m. Tuesday, April 1st. When there's spring break or anything that has the students leaving town, our population probably gets cut in half minimum. So when class is in session, our population here is roughly about 30,000 within 6 square miles. Think about that. 30,000 people within 6 square miles. That's 5,000 people per square mile, right? When the students leave, let's say during the summer, we get all the way down to 10,000. We lose 2/3 of the population here. And while there's still a good amount of people, Uber isn't as consistent. And then what happened to $300 a day in March? This happened. Yep, I was involved in a hit and run. When the car hit me, it pushed me into a street. I had to make a U-turn to try to catch up with him, and the time it took to U-turn was enough time for him to get away. So it's unfortunate. And then I was like, you know what, I'll still cut up the videos. But then I lost the footage. And I was ready to give up. I was like, oh my gosh, everything I recorded, not on the dash cam, but everything else, gone. And I was, so I just kept working whenever I could in March. I couldn't take it. But we have an April Fool's resolution. We're just gonna upload every time. So you know what? That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. But ultimately, here's the total for 7 days. We were crushing. But ish happens, I guess. Life happened. All right, and number 3, I just want to give a shout out to West Coast TNP that actually, like, that comment, I was kind of resonating with it, and I was like, you know what, just make it happen. F it, just make it happen. Dude, that means a lot, man. That means a lot. Like, the week after the crash, I went through this just crazy existential crisis, and it's because I ended up getting another rental, which was a Kia Niro, another electric, but it had 0 fast charging. So it took 2 hours to charge it. And I was just pissed, but thankfully we are in another Kia, the EV6. We are fine, we are good to go, and we are back out there. But like your comment, just put it into perspective. Just keep going out there, keep hustling, keep grinding, and I hope you're doing the same. I hope you're making a ton of money. And honestly, I think cherry picking is the only way to maximize earnings. But there's kind of a finesse to it, I guess, right? There's right times for it and wrong times, and I couldn't agree with you more when you say you're trying something new, trying something different, because there isn't any which way that the Uber app works, right? There isn't an absolute rule like, oh, cherry pick all the time. I don't think that's the case. And before I started driving for Uber, I was actually researching for weeks, well, a couple weeks, wanting to make sure that I knew everything, and all roads pointed to cherry picking. So when the very first week I started driving for Uber, I figured, you know what, why don't I spend this week using the app as it was intended. And the baseline that I used was become a diamond driver. So there was definitely lessons learned, but I got the experience of accepting all the rides, of accepting every Uber Eats order. And ultimately, what I found was that with Uber Eats, I absolutely have to cherry pick. But with Uber Passenger, I can accept every ride I want and I will still make a decent living. But cherry picking maximizes it. Cherry picking maximizes it. And I'm actually very thankful that I decided to go that route, where I wanted to see exactly why people always say cherry picking. But I also know that if I want to feel lazy, or I can go out throughout any day and just accept every ride here in my market, at least I know that I can do that and still come out with a decent earning. So I am currently in Waverly, New York. And I'm trying to get there, but somehow I am failing miserably. I am at a high school. Or a school in general, I don't know. So this morning it actually brought me to Sayre, Pennsylvania, and Waverly, New York. I guess they're border towns. This is interesting. Oh, look at this scenery. Come on, come on. If all I was worried about was maximizing my earnings, then I would not be in situations like this, places like this. Like, oh my gosh, look, there's an opening in front of us. There is an opening in front of us. Ooh. I'm ready. Are you ready? Holy. Wow, upstate New York is a beautiful place. It is absolutely beautiful. Look, a lot of people have their own kind of ponds. They made their own ponds. Look at, oh, that is, wow, that water looks amazing. Holy crap. What the heck? Into the valley we go. Holy crap, what the heck's going on here? This looks crazy. What a hill. And then look, there's a little community down there. Like, it might be somebody's place, honestly. Oh, looks like they're getting ready. Oh no, they're constructing something. And you got this guy here, so we slow down, get to the next lane, give them space, and then you go back in. Bam, New York State law. This place is awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, that thing looks run down. I bet people are still in there. Oh, their trash got blown over. That's unfortunate. Oh, hey, look. Somebody needs to go to Ithaca. Let's go. Let's go. Look, they have a pond. Oh, they got horses. Oh, there's little horses. 7-Up. Is 7-Up still a thing? Is this still a thing? I have to admit, I have not seen a 7-Up bottle or soda in a while. Hello, Ithaca. We are back, baby. So we've been online for about 4.5 hours, but 30 minutes of that was being online while charging, and another 30 minutes was being outside of town coming back in, because we ended up at the border of, we ended up crossing the border in to Pennsylvania, which is interesting because I have been looking for this information ever since I started Uber. This map shows exactly where I can work. This is the market where I can work. And I always thought that I'd be able to go into Connecticut. I might be able to go to, let's say, Pennsylvania. But here I found it. And I don't know if I had to be in Pennsylvania to find it. I'll check later. But man, anyways, here's the string of rides that I've given. I've only given 2. So one of them was on my way back from, to Ithaca from the border. And then one was a reservation that came in. And it was a daughter who reserved it for her mother. And her mother had to go to the medical center over here. More than happy to provide it. She was hard of hearing, so she couldn't hear me, but nicest, sweetest old lady told me she was able to talk to me, and she told me it was her first Uber ride ever. So I'm hoping she had a really good experience. And yeah, we're still out here. We are actually trying to get back home, potentially, and then be out again, at least by 5. We have another promo where we do 5 rides, we get $22, so that's what we're planning to do. But if Uber keeps me busy, then I might actually, here's the ride. I haven't finished it yet. I'm going to pick up, but I only picked up this ride because I have to precondition the battery. And for those that aren't familiar with electric vehicles, you can kind of preheat your battery so that it charges faster. So that's what we're doing now. And yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. Maybe we'll do a little bit more. Maybe we'll go home. Who knows? We'll see. All right, so we are back out. We have not been able to sleep. We have been out awake since 4 a.m. Oh, and the reason we are out again is because we have this opportunity here, 5 rides for $22, and we have an hour and 40 minutes to do it. And this is a reflection of just how dead this place gets without the students. It is crazy. I average about 3.5 rides per hour, and that includes the long rides. Like I've done this 5 rides in 1 hour before, so this is crazy. Anyway, I've given these rides so far, which is gonna include, so that's 2 rides since I've been out, and then 1 or 2 rides before I got home earlier today. But this is just nuts, and I feel like I have to do it because there's really no other time when I come out anytime this week where I'm gonna make more money than what's being offered. I mean, technically the commuter run in the mornings, yeah, I'll be able to do that, but whew, it is dead, so dead. I mean, it is what it is. Market talks. If no one's requesting a ride, then yeah. All right, so of course, we finished 4 rides. Here's the rest of them on the bottom here, and we are 2 minutes away from the promo being completed. I have 2 minutes to at least get an offer, to accept an offer, and the promo's still valid. But that means I need a ride. I just need a ride, just any ride, and it gives me this one, which is, I guess, like over 45 minutes or whatever. But honestly, I'm down for an adventure right now. I don't know. I was looking at it. It said $31 an hour. Oh, that's bad. That's actually bad, because if I drive back, that's only $15. That means it's $15 an hour. Oh! Oh well, beggars can't be choosers right now, because it is dead. It is dead. It took me an hour and a half, not even to complete 5 rides, to complete 4 rides. That is crazy. It is dead. It is dead. But it's all good. It's all good. You know what? Money in the pocket, I'll take it. So I'll see you guys when I'm on my way back. Well, he didn't show up. Sucks to be him. So I canceled, and if I see that ride coming up again, then I will not take it. But we picked up this one, which is another long ride. I don't mind doing it, honestly. So let's get this done. Also, look at this dummy. Oh, you dummy. You dummy. So you know how we always catch people after they've been pulled over? This guy. And to give you an idea, this street is notorious for Uber drivers having to block a lane. Uber drivers have to block a lane. And it's because to the left is the Commons, which is like an outdoor promenade, and then to the right is basically the night spot. This is where a lot of people come to, you know, for the nightclubs. So it's perfectly normal for an Uber driver like me to just block a lane and put up their hazards. And I guess this guy didn't like it or whatever, so he just went vroom, went around, ran a red, and then a cop came and picked him up. What a dummy. Was it worth it, buddy? Was it worth it? Alright, so we finished off the ride, and we are almost home. We went to the charger to charge for a bit, get ready for tomorrow. And then, but right now we are calling it quits. It looks like the clouds are showing up, but I am way too tired. That ride took me almost 45 minutes for $17. Not worth, not worth, not worth. But one thing that I completely forgot was that I woke up at 4 a.m. So the ride up there is a bit bland. It took a lot for me to just focus and not get bored. And one of the things when I'm going out of town, I have to watch out for deer. So I was just scanning left and right to make sure that I didn't get tired and bored. So we made it. I mean, it's not like I didn't feel like I was incapable of driving, but we ended up making $205 in 8 hours. That's good for $25 an hour. And man, these slow times, they're tough, man. They're tough. I get it. When you're getting some really dookie offers, but you don't have any other choice, I get desperate and I'm scraping at the bottom of the barrel. But considering that we've lost half the population, I'd say today was a success, honestly. And yeah, for tomorrow, I do have to put some time into the other thing that I do, my other source of income. And then I'll probably be out for 2 hours, maybe 3. You know, I'll put in a good 4 hours, who knows.